Culture, leadership, and strategy are the triumvirate that together steer the organization towards excellence. And much like any triumvirate, being in sync is necessary for an effective working relationship. Every day, leaders have the ability to make or break organizations. And it's through their actions that they take and the decisions that they make that leaders set the tone for a company's culture. But that's not always easy. So here are 3 key areas where leaders should focus their attention to shape and reinforce the organization's culture. First, a leader needs to align with the culture and model the desired behaviors. An organization's culture isn't always right, and a leader's approach certainly isn't infallible either. However, the leader's behavior sets the tone for the organization. Leaders' values, actions, and the development of their teams need to visibly reinforce the culture of the company. Through the example that they set, leaders shape the culture in their words and their actions every day. These actions then gain momentum through structures and policies to shape how employees operate. Next, a leader needs to understand his or her fit within the culture and then use that awareness to drive positive change. Some leaders tend to go with the flow, leveraging existing channels to get things done. Others may tend to move outside of traditional processes, leveraging different values or behaviors to achieve results. Leaders aware of their place within the existing culture can more effectively drive change. And an effective leader uses this self-awareness to inform an intentional approach towards daily decision-making, recognizing that each action that they take shapes the culture in which they operate. And lastly, a leader needs to connect with employees' hearts and minds and align them to a common purpose. Research has shown that emotions are the driving force behind human behavior, more so than rational decision-making or calculation. To shape and sustain organizational culture, leaders need to connect with the emotional side of the workforce, creating a shared sense of purpose and motivation. And leaders in successful companies live their cultures every day, and they go out of their way to communicate their cultural identities to the workforce and the community at large. So, if your culture is not quite what you want it to be, then perform a quick self-check. Ask yourself if you're aligned with the culture and are modeling the desired behaviors. How well do you understand your fit within the culture? And are you connecting with employees' hearts and minds and aligning them to a common purpose? Once you have these answers, you can determine next best steps to be the leader that everyone wants to see. To your success.